So we are called Sheffield Young Carers, and we work with young people from the ages of 8 to 25. And these young people will be looking after someone who might have a mental health issue, a physical health issue, a disability, and substance misuse issue. So we also work with young people who are looking after someone in that scenario. So for those that don't know, the Big Give Christmas Challenge campaign is a match-funded campaign, which meant that, so we had a target of £4,400, and it meant that 2,200 of that would be match funded, which was made up by pledges and champion funding. And the reason why it went towards counselling is because it's a fund that we we need funds for, because obviously there's more and more young people that are wanting to access counselling, or we're making referrals for. There's a demand for it. And just to have that sort of opportunity to, I suppose, get some of those stats and figures out there about young people, the responsibilities that they're taking on, and sort of why there is that counselling demand. I think that was also quite important. And I think it was well received, obviously the campaign being successful. So during the campaign we did put statistics out that came from the all-party parliamentary group for young carers and young adult carers. But they released a report last year, I believe, or at the start of this year, and there were some quite concerning stats. So one of them was that young carers are more likely to self-harm than a peer who doesn't have caring responsibilities, and in an attempt to take their own life, that was a higher rate. But also from things like the cost of living, which obviously affects everyone, but there's a lot of worry and sort of panic from a young carer, especially ones where if they're looking after a parent who isn't working and they're taking on a lot of that responsibility of the family finances. So there was some, there's lots of reasons really why I suppose the counselling that the Big Give was raising money for is needed. We are here, if there's anyone out there that sees this that isn't working with us already or would like more support, then that's something we'd definitely be wanting to do, so we can get in touch with us. Remember to think young care would probably be the easiest way to sum it up. We don't have any in-house trained counsellors, and as the sort of stats showed during the campaign that we were releasing, there's such a demand for sort of more support for quite a lot of the young carers that we work with. So being able to offer it through that was sort of the best way for us really. Like this time of the year when people are considering giving anyway, is a bit like a Christmas thing. I think that does sort of tie into it really well. It's just a really nice one just to see how, all in all, just really positive response to it. We do know how sort of special our supporters are really, and how they really do back us. I suppose essentially with a young carers charity, and it might sound a little bit crazy, but to not be here would probably be like an overall goal, because you would hope that organisations and everywhere would be able to support young carers without the need for Sheffield Young Carers.